As you guys know, I've been pretty strict with my calories and my weigh-ins and everything, making sure that I'm consistent as fuck to make sure I'm gaining weight, right? I weighed myself today and I'm eating 5,200 calories if you guys are curious. My last weigh-in was 200 pounds even yesterday. Today I was 196. How did I lose 4 pounds on 5,200 fucking calories? It's gotta be weight fluctuation, right? It has to be, but like weight fluctuates like 1.5 pounds maximum. You're telling me I need more than 5,200 fucking calories in order to surpass 200 pounds? I hate this shit. Why does weight fluctuation have to be a thing? Why can't I just have a consistent way of weighing myself? It doesn't make sense. There's absolutely no way I'm not eating enough, right? Listen, I refuse to get hard stuck. I'm not letting it happen. If it takes 6,000 goddamn calories in order to hit 199 plus pounds, you best fucking believe I'm gonna eat 6,100 calories, okay? We're not getting stuck in the 190s. It's not happening, and I'm not gonna let it happen. If it takes some diabolical 7,000 plus calories in order to hit the 210s, guess I gotta eat 7,000 calories. You bet your fucking ass it's not gonna be super clean, but I'm gonna get the number in, and I'm gonna make sure it's minuscule so that I'm not gaining a fuck ton of fat again, because we're not doing that shit. I swear to God, last bulk, all I was doing was losing muscle while gaining fat somehow. Anyways, fuck me. But we got a good day. It's chest and tries. We got this little push day, so I'm gonna try to forget my sorrows in my bench press. My plan was to not make it a huge deal until I weighed in tomorrow to see if I was 196 again, but I can't help it. I'm fucking pissed. I had a brilliant idea. So you know how children will mimic their parents before they can really comprehend like what they're saying? They just like repeat what they hear. What if I do the same shit with Japanese? What would happen if I completely memorized, let's say a song or like a snippet of an episode of anime? I completely fucking memorized it and repeated it with ease, and then I learned the translation of it. Now I know this X snippet. Is that like a move? I'm trying to, in my head, my theory, right, is like, I want to follow the path of an infant and how they learned how they learned their language naturally. And it's through immersion, basically, but I can't just go to fucking Japan. As much as I want to, I can't just go. Actually, I could. I have enough for a flight, but I think I'd just end up homeless and die. So, not the move. Do you guys know who Ado is? She's like a Japanese singer, and she's goated. So if I completely memorize her song and then like repeat it, almost like a homework, like this week's homework is memorizing and repeating this song. That sounds fun. I could do that, right? Or I could do that with like an anime episode, but then I would have to sacrifice time watching anime, although I spend hours a day doing that. I think I could sacrifice like an hour. You know, Duolingo isn't enough, guys. Although I will continue to do it forever to continue my streak. I ain't letting that shit die. At least not until I'm fluent 100%. Plus, repeating stuff will help me with my speech patterns. Although I might sound like an otaku freak if I repeat anime speech patterns. Maybe I should do like a podcast. But that sounds a little too difficult. God damn. Dude, I don't know how to describe it other than like a pump. I feel like it is a pump. That skin splitting pump feeling is fucking awesome. Dude, I didn't have that on the cut. I didn't have a pump. I just had, oh, okay, it's too hard to move, put it down. It didn't feel good lifting when I was cutting, but it feels great lifting when I'm bulking because it feels like I'm actually building. Listen, guys, I do not plan to fail, okay? We are not letting this 4-pound sudden drop in weight disrupt my bulking progress. So far, the progress has been good. I think what happened, after my cut, I ate a fuck ton of junk food and a lot of salt. So I kind of shocked my body a bit. And in doing so, my ankles and calves were squishy with like water retention. I could literally grab my like shin and then I would leave a dent for a good couple minutes. Like, it was bad. It's gone now. Actually, I think it's fully disappeared recently. So I'm wondering if that's what it was the whole like, finally that extra water has flushed through my body and now it's gone. That has to be a factor because that is weight. So I'm just gonna assume that that's the reason I all of a sudden lost 4 fucking pounds. So it's fine. I don't need Kanko water to contribute to my overall weight gain. I don't want to count my Kanko water. That's fucking bullshit, you know? I did have Kankos briefly though. How funny is that? The thing that made me stop eating all of the junk food was my acid reflux was getting too bad to where I couldn't enjoy food anymore. So I decided to stop due to the immense amount of probably salt and grease and shit. But I couldn't enjoy the food anymore, so I stopped. It was a good indication to probably chill the fuck out anyways. Although I had my fun. Nope. So I was stuck on one anime for a while. I was doing a bunch of like 12 to 26 episode animes and just kind of cranking them out, doing like 1 or 2 a day if they're 12 episodes, or if they're 26, maybe I'll just watch all of that in a day. But I then started watching, I needed a new designated dubbed after I finished One Piece. So then I found something a little longer. There's one anime with 4 seasons. Season 4 just came out. It's like Demon High School or some shit. That shit was good. It was like 60 episodes, but I burned through it a little too fast. So now I'm out of dubbed anime again. And I need it to be dubbed because like when I'm cooking, I can't read, you know? But that being said, I finally watched Fire Force. That shit was so good. Fire Force was phenomenal. A lot of people are hating the way that it's like, spoiler alert, if you don't know, the Soul Eater verse and the Fire Force verse are like the same verse. So how it ended is like Shoya, the main guy, I forgot his name, basically became a god and made the Soul Eater verse in the Fire Force verse. So now it's the same world. I thought that was so cool. I've never seen that shit before. I thought it was hella neat. The fight scenes were a little fast, but my pacing expectation is blown out of the water because of fucking One Piece. So I have to get used to normie pacing. I thought it was great though. Arthur's fight with the dragon guy, phenomenal. Arthur is a goat. I'm also watching I'm Married to a Girl I Hate in my class. I think that's what it's called. That one is also pretty good. It's kind of older though. It's like 2024 is when it came out, I think, but it's good. I also watched, this one's a little niche. I don't think I've ever heard of this one before. The Monster That Wants to Eat Me or something like that. It's like a drama thing, sort of romance, not really romance actually, but like sort of drama fantasy. It was all right. That one was like a 6 out of 10. So I ended up talking to that alt girl a couple videos ago. I was like, holy shit guys, there's an alt girl here and she's fucking hot. That's what I said. So I ended up talking to her just cause. So I tried to find the most casual conversation that she might be able to relate to. So I went up to her and I was asking about hair coloring advice and if she's ever dyed her hair before. Of course she has, because she's an alt girl. That worked out, but I was trying to be funny, as every single guy does. Jokes were not landing. If a woman likes you, she will fake laugh at your shit. You could be so unfunny, but if she likes you, she'll laugh at it, right, ladies? Exactly, like that's just a fact. So the fact that she was stone cold Steve Austin in my shit, that was a red flag. I wasn't trying to be like hilarious and drop super funny lines like I'm fucking Kevin Hart. No, I was saying I was asking about hair color advice and I said I want to do my hair like half pink, half black because I don't want to be a basic white boy. Give me a little giggle or something. I know it's not funny, but like, fuck. I'm trying to pay attention to like elbows in here so I don't hit my front delt. But I also want the depth. So I feel like I have to space out my hands a little bit more. Because like the more your hands are out, the harder the movement is. It's almost like a fly. Is it L lighting or am I getting fat? No, I still got striations, we're good. I wish I had like veins. That would be cool. I'm jealous of my dad, he has those. Height is a double-edged sword. This is why everyone who's short as shit, like the jacked ass mofos that you always see are like 5'5", 5'6", 5'7", something like that. This is why you don't see super tall people, super jacked. Typically they're either really fat Shaq style or they're super skinny. You never find them like with an actual good physique because that shit's hard. That shit's hard. I'm talking to this dude at the gym and he's, I don't know, here to me. And I'm not that tall. I'm 6 feet tall. That's not that tall. So, and he's like way shorter. And he's like, yeah, I'm eating like 3,000 calories and I'm having a hard time getting weight. I'm like, bitch, I wish all I had to do was eat 3,000 calories. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm at 5,200. I'm almost double your calories. That's fucking stupid. But the benefit is you get a lot more aura points if you're tall and jacked. You're not just like a muscle ball, you know what I'm saying? Although your muscle bellies are sure as shit gonna look a lot worse than the other dude, because when you're shorter, your muscle bellies are a lot cooler. The Asian dude I was talking to, his muscle bellies are like goated. Really high lats, like really full, like fullness. I don't even know how to describe it. All I know is that his lats are sick. But the downside, the way God got to him, is that he's like 5'5". So give or take, would you rather be super jacked and 5'3"? Not 5'3", we'll say 5'6". We'll say 5'8", super jacked and 5'8", or like a normal average looking Joe, but you're 5'11", 6 foot, you know? Which one is better? To be fair, you could have this whole mindset of like, well, I'll just pick the height and then I'll get jacked. Sure, dude, you're forgetting the immense amount of effort it takes. Can you consistently eat 5,200 calories for months on end and then continuously increase it? I'm at the start of my bulk. I'm at the start. I'm 2 weeks in and I'm at 5,200. Imagine in 9 months what I'll be at. 8,000? Fuck, this shit is a pain. Anything for big biceps. Ugh. Still fucking losing weight at 5,200 calories. This is so stupid. My game plan is to eat exactly the same for today. And if I'm still sub 200 tomorrow morning, then I'm gonna have to increase my calories by probably like 200 or 300 or something like that. And then we'll see what my numbers look like from there, which is easy. All I have to do is add like an egg here or there, or like some more cheese to something. My chicken and rice can have a lot of extra stuff. I can add a serving of cheese, 28 grams of Fiesta Blend is 110 calories. Add a serving of Fiesta Blend to my chicken and rice, boom, extra calories. Okay, then what? Add a serving of banana chips with my oatmeal, boom, another 160 calories. There's 270 calories, all done. Now I don't need to add for another week. And then, you know, next week is next week, and we don't need to talk about that shit until it happens, but I refuse to stay in the 190s. I'm sick of it. Okay, I need to mention this shit. The most diabolical fucking comment I've ever seen in my entire life. This is on my high metabolism is a fucking scam, and the people who say that they have a high metabolism are just beta pussies who can't eat. That was my video. This guy says, successfully rage baited me, because this is probably rage bait. 3,350 calories a day, 280 grams of protein a day, and working out 5 days a week, and I lost weight. The high metabolism is real. Shut up with your good genetics. Bitch, me? Good genetics? Who the fuck do you think you are? I do not have good genetics. I worked from the ground up, okay? Motherfucker, it took me 6+ years, and I came from nothing. If anything, the only good genetics I have are my goddamn calves. I'll take that. I'll embrace that. Bitch, 3,300 calories is nothing. There are singular meals at fucking McDonald's that are surpassing 3,300 calories. You're telling me that's enough for a day? I don't give a shit if your protein is 280. That doesn't matter. Ooh, eat more. Eat more. Eat 4,000 and you'll gain weight. It's that simple. I know I'm bitching about my 5,200, but in all reality, I'm probably gonna weigh 200 pounds tomorrow. And I think it's just weight fluctuation. There's two things, caloric surplus and consistency. That is what you need. If you're not gaining weight, eat more. It's that simple. And just make sure that the shit you're eating isn't terrible, but it doesn't have to be perfect either. You don't have to bulk on fucking broccoli and turkey, okay? If I can eat 5,200 calories, so can you. And I doubt you even need that much. In all reality, if you're bitching about 3,300, my guess is like you're 160. My guess is you're around 160. This is a complete guess because I went through your Instagram and I couldn't find a good picture of like what you look like. But I'm gonna assume you're around 160, probably maybe like 5'10". Up it by 300, okay? Do 3650. If no changes happen, up it another 200. 3950. If nothing happens, up it another 200. 200 is nothing. 200 is a protein bar. Eat exactly what you're eating plus a protein bar and see what happens. And then you'll gain weight. It's that simple. I hate bitches who are making excuses because I used to be just like you and it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time and energy. I used to think, well, I can't gain weight, so I might as well eat a large stuffed crust pepperoni pizza every day because that's the only way I can gain weight. Shut your bitch ass up. That's not true. You just need to try, I don't know, slightly harder for a slightly longer period of time, and then you'll notice progress. What? Because I know that's what you're looking for. I'm just saying, man, don't fall into this victim trap. It wasted years of my life. Thankfully, I'm 22, so I was able to bounce back from that bullshit, but it took me way too long to gain. I went from like 170 to 190, and it took me like 3 years. That should have taken me a single bulking session. That's the type of shit I'm saying. Okay. Oh. Cardio time.